Hello, Senior Stoner fans. It's the real Senior Stoner back at you for your dab of the day. What we haven't decided yet is what it's going to be. Let's take a look. Should it be something I use regularly or something I use less often? I don't know. Let's try the HYDROLOGY9 NX today for our dab of the day. Hello, everybody. Today's Tuesday. Before we get started with the dab of the day, I want to make some very important announcements. First of all, the studio, as you can see, is in a different angle today with a different camera. I'm upgrading the studio substantially, and over the next week, what you're going to see is I'm going to move to a different area of the room and set it up differently. I hope you all enjoy it. Let's get started with today's topic. Well, let's just say that things have been a little stressful lately, a little tough, a little disorganized, and a little wild for everybody. What we want to do is we want to discuss today how we can learn to let go and enjoy life a little bit more. I don't think it's complicated. I think it's simple, but the concept remains daunting to many of us. Let's discuss. Don't plan 24 hours, 7 days a week. I'm one of those people who enjoys planning to the core. I think it's me, and I've tried to learn to plan less. I've had to stop with so much planning because I realized I couldn't control my life with the calendar, with the planner, with the day timer, with the Franklin timer. I couldn't do it all. So it brought me a little bit of security when I was working to have to be organized like that. But you know what? Once in a while, we all have to stop, check, and look at your calendar on a whim. Now, that doesn't mean neglect your work, neglect your bills, change your relationships, but we are okay sometimes to fly by the seat of our pants, let's call it. It's okay to take a day for ourselves or with others. Don't worry what time everything will take place every day, all the time. Maybe we need to try to just go with the flow a little bit. Well, I've said this before, but I want to reiterate it, especially when talking about how to enjoy life more, laugh more. I'm a person who complains about going everywhere before I go. And then when I go, most everything I complain about, I enjoy once I'm there. Comedy shops years ago, before pandemic, were one of the situations. So watch comedy on TV. You know, I don't laugh enough. And I think it's kind of sad because I'm a funny guy. I just don't take the time to laugh enough. I think what I'm in is a situation where I have so much going on and I think I have to deal with physically. I don't have time to laugh as much as I used to. But laughing helps. You learn to let go. And it's good for the soul to laugh truly. A funny movie, a funny blog, a funny video, a funny show, a funny podcast, a funny friend, a funny stranger, anything. Anything to help us get in a few laughs, and that will naturally help us let go. And you have to trust me on this because it does truly work. One of the reasons people wanted me around so much in my business world wasn't my business acumen. It was my social acumen. I could make a group happy, and people want somebody who's going to make them happy. Go new places. It's beautiful out. It's going to be springtime, summertime. Go new places. It's a good tip. And you know what? Even if it's not outdoorsy, how about going into a bookstore? How about going and looking window shopping today is going to be different because you don't want to go in many stores. So go window shopping. Maybe take a new route to work or to a friend's house, wherever you go on a regular basis. Change your routine because that slowly helps you to have a more spontaneous and adventurous spirit, which will help you let go. Travel more. I'm not talking in planes. I'm not talking in cruises. I'm talking get in your car, get on your bike, however you're going to go, get exposed to other cultures. Go to New England. Find out what it looks like. Drive to the Midwest. Find out what that looks like. By the way, if you live in an area that has things around you, start going to them. And I know that we're mired by our pain. But when you have an opening, this can help. Even an hour away from your house, 30 minutes, I have goose pimples, is a great place to start. Look, I'm not one to talk about traveling, okay? I go to a pond literally 1.2 miles from this house and sit, but I'm encouraging everybody because I know it's better for our souls. Well, this one is a tall order, but you know what? It will help. Get a spontaneous friend. That's right. There's no better way to learn than to let go, than to find a friend who's spontaneous. Now, what I mean by that is, this is the person who likes doing things on the whim. Hey, Bozo, you want to go out today? Yeah, sure, let's go. So maybe this person would be interested in doing fun and new things and exposing you to them. After all, it's a new person. Spontaneous doesn't mean irresponsible or dangerous. Make sure we know the difference here. What it means is they're just not afraid to try new things. So hanging out with people like that will help us loosen ourselves up, and it's always been something that helps people just see a different perspective. Well, this is a tough one, but it's needed, and we got to discuss it. Get out of your comfort zone. Another great tip for learning. For a long time, people have been talking about this. Get out of the comfort zone that makes you feel safe. It might mean trying new food. It might mean watching new TV shows. It might mean social interactions you never dreamt of. But doing new things that make you feel uncomfortable, but aren't harmful, of course, is a great way to learn to let go. You'd be surprised by just how much better you might feel once you take steps to get out of that comfort zone and try something different. Consider the why. Always consider the why. Lastly, because when you're learning new ways to let go, really take time to consider the why you want to do this. Why? Everybody has their own reason. You've only got one life. Do you really want to live life without embracing the moment? Remind myself sometimes, and that's usually the trick. The next thing you know, after I'd had my pep talk with myself, I'm embracing something new and trying something different. If you give it a go yourself, you might find out what I mean and how it's helped me. Learning to let go is really not easy, because being in control is kind of a security mechanism I enjoy, and I know many of us do during these hard times. It also helps us do whatever chore you have in front of you. But due to my nature to organize, I have to remember that some things can't be completely serious all the time. Life's too short. So you know what I've learned to do? Try to smile. I've learned to try to let go a little. Can you do it? How do you learn to let go? We're going to try it. That's what this is all about, life. It's about just moving from one situation to the next and doing the very best that we can. So what I invite us all to do is I invite us all to try. That's all. Try to see if we can't find something to enhance our lives, to give us a little space between ourselves and what stresses us. This has been The Real Senior Stoner. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, please hit that subscribe button. Many of you have been joining the family. Welcome. And do join the family. Join the Senior Stoner family. I think we've got a lot to offer people. And the more of you that are here, frankly, the stronger it gets, the message that we're delivering. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button a couple times. Don't forget to send me your comments. And all kinds of stuff's available on teespring.com, Senior Stoner Studio. Send that message. Remember, learn to let go. Have a great day, everybody. Cheers. The HYDROLOGY9. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.